So let's start the second hour of session 4 with a trip to Noravane. I'm okay with you guys if you make it all the way the rest of the way out with nothing happening, and we start just outside the tower on the way towards town.
You the boss.
Do you want to do any I was trying to think of anything you could do. Okay. So you start heading towards this southwest, and it'll be about 4 hours. And as you're walking, you meet a guy named Dylan Winterhound. He say he's from the Council of the Waterdeep, and he was concerned because of some problems in the Misty Forest, and he lets you know that the Misty Forest is part of the region of the Noravane village. He said there is an elf town called Alton that has been attacked by the same two dragons. And
you know why they're attacking this village, sir?
I do not, but there was a guy named Galen. He's the warden in the area that said that he saw something, but he refuses to talk about it. He's in his room.
What was the name of this village again? I'm sorry.
Alton.
Altand.
What color?
Close.
What? I didn't hear you, Shadwick.
What color are the dragons, or what kind are they?
These are the two iron dragons.
Okay.
Do you know what they're looking for?
I don't, but I feel like the warden does.
This
He's
is
just
the warden of Alton.
This is the warden of Alton. His name's
Galen.
Galen.
So where can we find this Galen?
In Alton.
He's in a section called Survivor's Tales / Silent Witness. He will be in the Misty Forest. There's the town, Alton, and then just past that town, you get through the forest, is Noravane, which has also been attacked. There's a stronghold between the two called the Fortress. I don't want to say Fortress of Solitude, but I mean it's this.
What's it called?
It doesn't have a name, but I need one.
The fortress.
The Fortress of Winterhound, we'll call it that. And I personally, I don't know, but I feel like we're getting attacked on either side. They're going, we were attacked twice, they went back the north toward, or the south towards Noravane. And then Noravane says when they're attacked, they go back north towards us. So we feel like their base of operations is the fortress in the middle.
And they're just attacking y'all for no reason.
They're attacking, and they'll destroy the town. There's only 300 elves, men, women, and children left in our town. There's even fewer than that humans left in Noravane town. They're specifically going for houses, destroying them and looking for something.
You know what I would suggest?
Everyone move out.
No, this is my house. This is my town. This is my
Apparently
land.
not. It's not there.
I'm not leaving. If I get knocked down, I'll build it back up.
I
I'm
thought
not
you was
gonna
from Waterdeep anyway. What do you have any?
Well, that's where my office is because I'm like a senator, but my
Oh,
home's
okay.
there. That's why I'm invested in these people, because they're my people.
Ah, I see. I misunderstood. Sorry there.
Yeah. It's the Council of Waterdeep. It covers all areas.
Sounds like you got a frog in your throat.
There was something. Allergies. So would you be willing to help us investigate, or maybe like you seem to be able to talk. Maybe you could convince this guy to talk and tell us what's going on and find out what they're looking for, so that we can heal and regroup. And
I have
Wait.
ways of making people talk if we need to.
Oh wow!
that sounds
Wow,
like a
that was
threat.
that was very
Excuse
threatening.
me?
It's a spell.
We've already been kind of asked to go investigate Nornvane anyway. So I mean, if it's on the way,
It
Wow.
would be it'd be very much appreciated, because you're our only hope.
are they wood elves or high elves? What kind of
They
elves
are wood elves.
So this would be something that would really further Aramis's reputation amongst his own kind. Then
You must make a donation to the church.
I'm sorry, that came out of left field.
Obviously, he needs us to do something.
We will
Oh! You're saying that you need to pay us for doing this?
Well, pay the church.
pay the church. The whole town would be thankful. I'm sure we could come up with something that would.
Then let me build a church there.
There's only wood elves there.
So
What about
Uh,
What about Norn?
Ravine. Yep.
Yeah.
I'm sure they would there. Very much so. They would probably accept your sharp-eared friend there, church, if he wanted one. And what I call it again now? Altan.
sounds like we have a quest.
Sounds like we have a quest to build Aramis's reputation and kill
It does sound
Iron
like a
Dragon.
good question.
You have plenty of people that would be singing your praises. We'll gather whatever we can to reward you financially if that's what you desire.
Now, I desire the spread of the word, of the truth, and the light.
Whose word, whose truth, and whose light.
I'm rolling my eyes.
I think he's
Me-
Hel-
meaning
are you
no-
Helm?
You know,
Meaning no disrespect. It's just I'm not sure who you were.
He's a Helmite.
Helm.
Oh,
He's a Helmite. He's a
Oh.
helmet.
okay. Yeah. Well, I've heard that.
Are you just lighting? My God.
No, I was
Me?
calling
No.
you a helmet. Oh, I am going on to 10 towns to ask for help in the recovery and to deal with the ancient green dragon that has been attacking other areas in my province. Feel free to talk to my young lieutenant in that area.
Dan?
Got new legs.
Lieutenant Dan. Yep, Lieutenant Dan. Let's go with it.
Oh.
I remember that one.
For Pete's sake.
It's Lieutenant
For
Dan
Pete.
now.
For
Nope.
Johnny's sake.
No. He said it. We're going to use it. And he thanks you,
I'm not
and
writing
then
that down. I'm not writing. I
you.
refuse to write
Well,
that down.
well, it could be like somebody walk around asking for like jumbo shrimp, small shrimp, Bubba shrimp. What is it?
Bubba Gump?
Yeah, Bubba Gump. It could be like that. He points you off and says, within the next mile or two, you're beginning to start into the misty forest. And he points off to a little trail that's kind of just off to the side of the main path that would, if you continue to go that way, in about 10 days, you get to Nightstone.
But we're not going to Nightstone.
No, the main path was Nightstone, and then off to the left was the little path he points you to, and said you go that way
For
within the next mile.
Nornvane and Althand.
Yes.
Okay.
Uh,
So which one's going to be the place that we hit first?
You will start into the forest where he says there are a lot of Yanti, and they have a
What are they doing this far north?
I don't know, they got a meditation chamber in the woods.
That's always good to know.
And then just past that is the town of Austin.
Sally forth, my friends.
I'll be following next to
Indeed.
Janae.
I'm Janae today.
Yeah.
I'm just going to read what it says. It says, Yuan-ti discovered the crypt and claimed it as her own. A small group of Yuan-ti live there now, backed up by lizard folk slaves. They are caretakers of a pool in the meditation chamber.
All right, but unless we go off wandering in the forest, we shouldn't run into them, right?
No, the path leads right to him.
That's, yep, pretty much.
Well, all right, then. Well,
Well, they're meditating. If they're meditating, we may be able to sneak past them.
I'm
think
really
about-
good at sneaking.
I was gonna say, think about who you're with.
I got a
Get on your
-2.
get on your Pegasus and fly over. If you wanted to sneak, you could.
Do I ever want to sneak though?
No, you're just like walk in, kill everything, move on. Walk in,
Yeah.
kill everything, move
But
on.
it's actually against my thing to sneak.
The only time you don't is when you had the kids. You're like, I'm going to go over here and be loud to distract so they can sneak.
Yep. Yeah.
Okay, so you're basically. It says misty forest, but they're describing it. It looks like a swamp, guys.
That's probably why it's misty.
Yeah, let's go with that. When you walk, there's some cliffs. There's like 2 mountain ranges, and in the middle, it's literally steps. It's steps that go up to the top of the mountain range, and then when you look down, you see, well, you would see the whole forest if it wasn't so foggy and misty that you can't see much more than the roof of the meditation chamber at the bottom on the other side.
Well, since all of us can fly, why don't we just fly?
That sounds like a plan.
You know, my Pegasus.
Well,
All right.
because Jonathan has designed this encounter.
Nope.
I figured something like that and ready to skip it and go to the village already anyways because I know how you guys are and this has got nothing to do with what's going on. So I was struggling to come up with the names of the people.
Are the Yuan-ti a nuisance to the countryside, or are they just hanging out amongst themselves?
They are a nuisance to the countryside that's been there for a while, but the dragon cultist has destroyed the countryside, and that's the major problem at this point.
Okay. Well, that's just for David's character because he must vanquish evil.
That's what I was going to say. Well, yeah. Pull out my sword, get my shield. Let's go to work, boys.
So he doesn't fly.
Mm-mm-mm. I don't even know what these guys are, but it's going to get rough. They're snake people.
Yuan-ti are pretty nasty. They're snake people.
Yeah, but there's Yuan-ti I've never heard of. I don't know what a Malicent is.
There's the Yuan-ti Malicents, Aberrations, Purebloods. They're all in your Volo's guide.
I mean, I got my cards here. Let me find them.
I'm going to go blow my nose while you're doing that.
Okay, take your time, because I think I got the Get Yankee instead.
Wait, did the guy that we just talked to told us about the Yuan-ti, right?
Didn't say anything about the Yuan-ti.
Well, then how do I know anything about a Yuan-ti? Then I just fly over them. The only reason I know anything about Yuan-ti is because you said something. Like a divine voice came. There are Yuan-ti ahead.
There's a meditation chamber. You might want to go to the meditation chamber and destroy it if it's evil, if it looks bad or whatever.
But if I don't know there's Yuan-ti, I would just fly.
Okay. You guys okay with just going to the town?
I'm fine with it. Otherwise, I have to look up a
We can
spell
always come back and deal with these Yuan-ti.
another time.
Of course,
Oh.
if we could convince the dragons that the Yuan-ti have what they're looking for.
Oh, wow. That'd be awesome. I just
I
now
couldn't do
found the name of
Then we
you
can
can,
stop for it and watch.
No, see, I couldn't do that because the dragons are evil and I have to kill them.
Well, you can kill them after they kill the Yunti.
Oh,
Because
no.
they'd be like, here you go over there, kill them. Like, all right, now that you're tired,
That is sound
Batter-
planning, sir.
batter up. The name of the castle was Skyreach Castle on the other
Skyreach.
game, right? Yeah, it was Skyreach Castle. That might help you find the stuff if you go to where there's a Skyreach part.
Yeah, because otherwise I was looking through spells, seeing what I have and what I need to use to slay you, Auntie, and all that joy.
I'm really looking forward to you guys fighting dragons.
So let me guess, they have lizardmen and Yuan-Ti, correct?
No, we're leaving.
Yeah, they did, but Dave decided that he didn't know what that was, so he's just flying across and going on because
The reason the only reason I know about the Yanti is because the DM, said Yanti.
that.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
true.
Because he
Nobody
didn't say anything.
so we wouldn't know about it anyway.
Nope.
Anybody else those of you who've been diagnosed with type 2 diabetes, did your eyesight get better after you started taking insulin? Because mine
You
did.
will. Your eyesight will blur a little bit sometimes.
Mine
It
went from
ain't
being
gonna get-
mine went from being bad to where I see better without my glasses.
Dad said his did, but
It could do that. Yeah.
he can't read, but he said things were clearer.
I can read and everything. I
Your
can.
Dad's illiterate? Jeez, I didn't realize he was.
Yeah, he hasn't. He couldn't read.
Mm. Well, at least things are clear for him.
He's the fact that he drives to Atlanta to the VA without being able to read continues to terrify me.
It terrifies me now. That's not something I ever wanted
Why
to
do you need
learn.
to read to drive?
Because you have to read the road signs and the exit signs and that kind of stuff in order to get to the places you need to go to doctor's appointments. Why would you not read that?
I push a button. It says turn in 5 miles. I go, okay.
Okay, yeah, he doesn't push buttons either. He's
Well, I
got
guess you can't read the.
you'd have to put stuff in to do that. Plus, he's got one of those Gibbs phones from NCIS, the flip phones.
Hmm.
Okay, but anyway, the
Yeah,
mist. Yeah, the Gibbs one. The on your 6, boss. Whack.
Oh, goodness.
All right, so you guys fly across, and then you're at the beginning of the Altan Wood F settlement. It blends almost seamlessly into the forest around it. The village exists on 2 levels, with a few structures built on the ground around an ancient monument to an Elvish ranger. Residences and village temples are built into the upper bow of the forest. They have string rope bridges between these sites and construct circular walkways around the trees. Like many of the settlements raided by the dragons, the pulley-operated platforms connect the 2 levels of the village and provide an excellent defense against the orcs that occasionally enter the forest and the Yunti. There's raiding settlements along the tradeway. However, most of the pulleys and platforms have been destroyed. Several of the houses looks like they've recently been through a fire. And you see around 300 residents dead and around 150 that survived the raid. When the survivors see you, most of them run away.
These are your people, Johnny.
They're my people.
What else?
This is your turn to shine.
Huh?
This is your time to shine.
Dude, you're drowning.
Hang on, I'm assuming I'm going to be asked for names eventually.
So the survivors were running away.
Yes. One of them said, "Oh my gosh, they've got tieflings now," and ran into the woods. Another one says, "Oh, the dragons hired more killers." And then one says, "Oh my gosh, a wood elf is with them now too." No.
You get down and say, anyone need any healing?
Okay, I will fly into the air with my butterfly wings,
Okay.
and I will cast thaumaturgy so that my voice can be heard.
Okay.
And I will call out and say, "Do not be afraid, my friends. I am Aramis Greenleaf, High Lord of the Greenleaf clan, Third Master of the Arcane Star, and the venerable servant of Labelus and Enerith. We are here to help you."
Roll persuasion.
Persuasion.
I will assist you because I don't know how I can assist you.
You
I
can't
can at
assist
least
them.
I can dump a guidance.
You can clap or you
I
can
don't-
do bardic
You're doing
inspiration.
great
I will dump
job.
a bardic inspiration.
All right, bardic inspiration. I'll do.
He's inspired now.
Okay.
Are we assuming we all took a long rest before we got here?
I didn't hear that.
I didn't hear that either.
I was going to ask about it, but we got tied up.
Well, I mean, you probably get one before you go to the fortress.
Okay, that'll be a grand total of 27.
Okay. Several people stop and say, "Look, there's no dragons there. Maybe he's going to help. Look, he's one of us. We've got someone needs to help." And this one particularly tall elf walks forward and says, "My name is Melderdrak. Welcome. Are you here to help?"
Yes, we're here to help.
"How can you defend against two dragons of odd color and fierce animosity?"
We shall destroy them.
"That would help." "Can you do that?"
Are you the warden?
"No, he is hiding in that temple over there and refuses to talk to anyone."
Well, I personally have been in combat with 3 dragons and came out. So,
Were they as
I
large
sure
as these Were they as large as these dragons? They're huge.
size has been a matter. It's a detail.
It's a very important one when it comes to our village being restored. Thank you, oh great hero of, where did you say you were from?
I am of the Greenleaf clan.
Greenleaf. I am Melonrock, and I've been here forever. Yes,
Melondrog, do you know what they're after?
I do
Because
not know what they're after.
It's not just your village that they've been tearing up. They've also been tearing up the human village of Nornvane.
I've talked with a neighbor who said that he saw something fall from the sky recently. Perhaps when Skyreach Castle fell or was destroyed, something fell into this area and they're looking for it, but why they're picking this village, I know not.
They must think one of you got it.
It fell in this area, but the Misty Forest is huge and is very difficult to see, and
So
I
would
think they
you
just like destroying people.
would you say that the warden who actually patrols the area might actually find it something like that?
Sounds to me like he's got something to hide.
Let's go
I
speak
have-
with let's
I
go
have a
speak
spell
with
that
this
would-
warden.
I have a
Dwarf.
spell that can make him tell the truth.
Dwarf, you are 100% correct. He does act like he's got something to hide, but I don't know if it's relevant to what we need or not. But he has
We're
been
gonna
acting.
find out.
I will lead you to him.
I go as we walk forward. I thought
Before you cast Zone of Truth or
It's not a zone of truth.
whatever, let us try to talk to him normally first.
I may
Because if he makes a save, we're screwed.
Mhm.
He won't talk to us at all.
I'm just,
So let us
that's what
try
I'm
to
saying. I have a
talk to him
backup
first.
if all else fails. I will take to Aaron. I'll tell that to Aramis. I have a backup if all else fails. Just let me know, and then I'll kind of go towards the back of the group just in case.
I'll be honest with you. When I saw you arrive, I thought you were more of the dragon cultists, and we were goners.
Do they look like us? Oh,
Does anybody else? Hey, out of curiosity, does any of the people look hurt?
They all look hurt.
I'll. I can do one. I will do one healing word.
If we go to the temple, the ones that are most hurt are there. That would be very beneficial and save you from wasting on people with just broken bones.
Just,
And
just
whenever we
broken
get there,
Just
bones.
broken bones?
I'll leave.
Just broken bones. It'll be the life altering ones. That we can heal from that. We're a resilient people.
I'll wait then until we get there, but I'll just keep it marked that I've expended it. So when we get there, I'll.
The
do,
people, the
magic
people of the dragon look like you, kind paladin, and you, sir rogue, with mask on. It's very difficult to be able to determine what kind of people. A mask is easily put on and it's taken off. We weren't sure if you were of the dragon cult. They wear a specific white mask while attacking.
The white mask of the white dragon.
Good thing me and Aramis
I
slayed it.
mean, there's the ancient blue dragon in this area has been attacking us, so I'm not sure why the people of the white dragon are. Ever since that horn sounded, we've been done nothing but attack.
And the green dragon she's a hateful thing.
Yes,
The white dragon
she-
is dead.
uh,
A white
that
dragon
baby
is
white dragon. We heard about that one. That one.
dead.
That one was ran off by the ancient green dragon and forced to hide in a pit with some goblins and orcs.
I can't believe
this
them
is,
two killed it by themselves. I mean,
yeah,
it was something to see.
right.
We had aid.
We had
Apparently
eight.
not.
Well, Cora told us there was some kind of machine man and a hateful dwarf that was with them as well.
With the
Apparently
white
not.
man.
Apparently they just did it by themselves.
No, we did. We did have the machine man and hateful dwarf. The construct and
It is always best when fighting dragons to have fellow adventurers working with you for support. If you can't trust the person next to you, you're not going to last. Here is the warden hiding underneath the bed in the back room of the temple. Mr. Tiefling, sir, if you could please go into the other room. This is where our most ill fellows are. If you'd
Okay.
be willing to assist
the six most unhealthy ones are instantly healed for 7 hit points.
Okay, so those people, let me roll. Hang on. Okay, 4 of them would have died. They won't now, but they've still got a long road to recovery. Thank you, kind sir.
You're welcome.
I'm gonna pull the warden out.
I'm good. I'm walking back into the room and I'm just like, I had a spell. We could have just saved this, but okay.
Pose strength check, Mr. Paladin.
Yes, sir.
Oh, crap.
See, that is 14 plus 4 plus 5, so 23.
Why the other 5?
Because I wanted to.
Well, what's the other 5?
It's nothing.
Oh. Well, it doesn't matter because he rolled a natural 20, but it would have been 22 probably if if you had the +2, but it's a natural 20. So he goes like, no, get away from me. You can't have me. You already took her. And then he shut back under the, you lied to me.
I'm going to crouch down next to the bed. Go ahead, Chad.
I was going to step up next to the paladin, look at him, and reach under too with him.
I'm just gonna crouch and go, before my larger friends pull you bodily from underneath this bed. We're actually here to help. Who did they take?
My wife, the dragon, ate her whole.
Ate her whole.
Yes.
One of these iron dragons ate her whole.
I don't know what kind of dragon it was. It was an ugly looking brownish
Rust colored.
kind. Yeah.
Well, all right, fair enough. So the next question I have for you, you can stay under the bed. The next question I have for you is, why are they so hot and heavy after you? What have you got to hide?
I don't have anything to hide. Go away. Leave me alone.
Insight check,
I'll
please.
do an Insight check.
Okay, roll for it.
Nah, never mind. That's like a. Let's see. That's a 7. Woohoo!
Woo! All right, Solomon, roll yours.
17.
I don't have to tell you anything. I've lost everything. Go away. Leave me alone. Let me die here.
I'm going
and
to
eat
turn.
with my wife.
I'm
I'm
gonna flip
gonna
the
turn
bed
to-
all the way.
I'm going to hold on a second. I'm going to turn to Aramis and I go, Aramis, what is the warden's position when it comes to being the warden of a village?
Well, all clans are different. I'm not sure.
What about in your clan specifically?
We don't have a warden in with my clan.
Oh, so don't they usually patrol and keep people safe? Isn't that their job?
Yes, that's
Supposed to be protectors,
I
not
have,
cowards.
and I did, and I protected this town until they
Until
go
they
away. Go away.
take the bed, throw it away.
I'm going to go ahead and sit him up against the wall after they took the bed. Just sit him up. He can stay crouched on the ground like a coward.
He's,
And I'm going to look
he
at him
looks
right
up
now.
at you and says, I have faced more than you ever have. How dare you call me a coward? You don't know what I've went through.
I look
Go
at him
away.
and I go, I know more than what you've been through. You don't know what I've faced. And we're here to help. You can take our help. And your wife can be avenged and these people can be safe. But you have to stand up now and be courageous. Because without your information, we're going to fail. And if we fail, all these people who depended on you, who can't depend on you anymore, are all going to die. So now,
They're
Time for you to
already
pull-
dead.
not with our help, they're not. That's why we're here. Look behind us. This is Lord Aramis from the Greenleaf clan. He's a renowned dragon killer. Over
Not
there
these
is
kind of
this is a
dragons.
paladin of Helm. He's got the hand of God with him. Over there is a musical tiefling. I've got nothing else with him. And down there,
Very inspiring. You can say inspiring.
right
Right.
next to the paladin is a barbarian who wields Aegis Fang, the fabled hammer of Brunner Brattlehammer. So we're here to help. Let us help by giving us the information. I'm imploring you now. I won't ask again.
All I know is that I saw a bunch of people enter the fortress, and when I left, I was met with by this weird looking guy with a funny looking cloak that was purplish bluish that told me I didn't see anything, and that if I say I saw anything, my town would be destroyed.
Look around. Your town is already being destroyed. What did you see?
I
For
saw
your, for
something.
your wife's sake, what did you see?
Roll persuasion.
Somebody give me inspiration, Bard.
I'll dump you an inspiration.
Thank you. I
Dump
appreciate it.
you. Well, that's how you
Don't dump on me, please. That's just gross.
I'll dump you.
That's a D10.
Yeah, it's a D10.
okay.
So that's without inspiration. That was a 24. With inspiration, that's a 30.
I'm not telling you anything. Go away.
I'll walk up and say, "We're doing the backup now, or are we gonna wait?"
I stand up. I said, I tried it the nice way. Guys, do whatever you want. I turn around.
Well,
I
I will
walk away.
cast.
away.
I will
Solid
cast
Israel.
suggestion. I will cast suggestion. He needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Another natural 20. I'm 2 for 2.
I'll do it again.
No.
He's not immune.
Nope. Nope.
Oh.
One time.
I slammed my sword down into the ground. So, He has information we have to save this village, correct?
According
Yes.
to what's the M guy's
Darren.
name?
Darren.
Darren, and then Makrishnaka, the guy of this village. What's his name? Lunchbox.
Melodrak.
That's it, Melodrak. According to Melodrak and Darren, he's got the information we need.
I don't want to have to hurt you, but I will.
Can you?
He can.
Can you hurt someone if they're not evil? If they're not bad? If they
If it's for the greater good, yes, sir, I can.
Unfortunately, because I've had to play this card with my paladin back in the day.
So I'm going to give you one more chance. And you don't want the pain that I can bring.
I have to save as much of the village as I can, and I can only do that by being quiet. Do your worst.
Okay.
I say, hold on a second. Don't you understand the only way your village is going to be saved is through us? That's the only way your village is going to be saved. Those people are going to come back, and they're going to keep coming back. You think this last time was easy when they just killed, 150 of you or 300 of you? They're going to kill everything, and they're going to burn this village to the effing ground. You need to go ahead and tell us what you know, or you're dooming your people. If you worthless.
Roll persuasion. With Dave, you can either roll the persuasion, and
I will assist
Solomon
him. I will assist whoever wants to roll.
on the two that
Okay.
talked on this time. That'll be the two doing the assist. You can do a inspiration on one of them if you'd like, but
I'm going to do intimidation.
okay.
That's a 20 with my persuasion, and add that to whatever he's doing with his intimidation.
That's a natural 20 on my intimidation.
Okay. All right. I
Does
don't
he
know why-
hesitate?
He starts shaking and rocking back and forth first, but he doesn't.
I crush his ankle.
Ah!
Oh,
Crap.
God.
Is this
I
what
say,
you
I
call?
can always try again.
And then I heal him.
Is this what you call help? Ooh.
Has he been out of his house since he come
No.
back?
No, he's been hiding in this temple.
He saw his wife eaten by the dragon in the middle of the town and went straight to the temple and hid underneath the bed.
All right,
I'm going to crouch down again.
let's try a different tactic.
All right.
I'd like to grab him by the scruff of the neck and drag him out of the building and show him what he's done.
He got 4 hit points back.
Okay. Posed athletics. I'm going to do instead of strength.
I'm going to dump an inspiration on him trying to grapple. So you have inspiration, Ivan.
That's a plus 10, right?
That's a D10. So yeah, but yeah, a D10.
Kind of tired of talking to this guy, so I'm angry. All right, that is 14. That is 19.
Okay, you drag him out. He's still hobbling a little bit because even though it's healed, it's not completely back. And when he gets to the edge and he looks out, he said, all I was doing was trying to save these people. That's why I did what I did.
Well, what did you
ain't
do?
save nobody.
What did you do? Because what you've done has brought ruin to this village. That's what you've done.
Made a
Nothing.
deal with the devil.
Well, what's the deal?
He said that if I didn't say anything, he would only attack the other villages and wouldn't attack this one.
Well, he lied to you. He
So
lied to
you
you.
traded other people's souls for
I
your
didn't
own?
trade other people's souls. I protected my town by making sure that he didn't attack here.
But you didn't protect anything. Aramis, what's the policy here amongst the clans for someone like this?
I think we should behead him.
Well, we need his
Banishment.
information.
Banishment, I would
What?
imagine.
Now, letting him live with his own guilt would be the worst punishment.
No, because he could do more evil.
I didn't do anything evil. All I did
He's a
was
coward.
agree to not say anything when they
To
were
let
looking for
others die
something.
so you would be safe. So that your people would be safe. You let other people die. You are a
Right.
coward and a
You-
fool.
You kill other people. I
All the
don't
time.
kill other people. I do what I need to stay alive and protect my village.
I kill
What?
scum like you.
Guess what?
I'm going to cast suggestion again.
Heal.
Before he did that, I
All right,
cast suggestion
suggestion.
again.
All right. All right. What's
So,
your suggestion?
It's with. I'm going to say, after I finish.
Wait, I need to recap. I had a phone call.
Okay. So 19. I rolled a 19 without adding anything. I'm rolling high with that one.
What happened?
What-
What's going on? Who's
He just
killing
slit
who?
his own
Trying to,
throat.
I was trying to cast
He
suggestion.
tried to slit his own throat.
No, he did
Yeah.
slit his own throat.
Yeah.
He did slide his. Well, I've got my healing hands.
I just healed him.
Yeah.
I was about to say I've got healing hands from my being.
All right, guys, just
Relax.
let's take it back a notch.
I was trying to,
Okay, I'm going to sit down in front of him,
Okay.
and I say, so you say that by keeping this secret, you've saved lives. But I look around and I see that lives have been lost. Did your secret save those lives? My friend, what you have done is created deception. It is referred to as a lie of omission. You have deceived your people. This is not something that a leader, a ruler, or a guardian would do. You are acting against your very nature. This is wrong. You know better.
Oh, what'd your wife say?
What did
Shame
you
on
now?
you.
I was getting there, but he got me tickled. All right,
My bad.
that's okay. You saw where I was headed.
All right. Yep.
Your wife would be ashamed of what you have done.
You're just a pitiful coward.
Oh, easy. He's got it under control. He's an elf. He's got it under control.
I'm trying to help him with
Calm
persuasion
down, devil man. Calm down.
or intimidation, whichever one. he
Paladin,
wants
pull
to
your
do.
sword out. Devil man, you calm down.
I put my sword up.
I'm just kidding. I'm not saying it. Let's go.
I met Noravane. He was the one that attacked the village.
A town attacked the village?
No, the man
Is the town
That-
named after?
that the man was named after attacked the village. That man should have been dead eons ago. He came with the dragons and attacked the village. I saw my wife die. After agreeing to give him information on the other villages. That's all I did, is give him information about what items they have in those villages in order to protect the rest of the town.
What's this guy's name?
The guy's name, he told me,
No,
was
what is your
Norman.
name?
No,
What's
you know
Norman?
the warden's name.
Galen.
Galen, yeah.
Galen. Galen. Aside from, I've got a question, and thank you for being open and honest and being so easy and forthcoming. I was curious. Did you, in your journeys in protecting the village, because I know as a warden you do patrol the outsides of it, did you see something fall from the sky?
I did, and but I mean, figuring out where that was, I had no idea. I mean, it's misty for a reason. It's difficult to see, but it landed. Something landed between here and the Noravane village.
The next question I have is: you talked about a fortress that you happened to see Norvane and his people at. Was that fortress abandoned, and then all of a sudden they filled it? Was it like an old abandoned fortress?
Yes.
And so
Yes.
they're new to this part. Was it since that thing fell from the sky that they came?
Yes. That's when the dragons showed up.
So it's logical, and we're assuming this is a hypothesis, right, fellas? A hypothesis, which is
Indeed.
something that we can, a scientific question that we can actually study and
Improve or disprove.
right. We can hypothesize that with the falling of the piece from the city above that Dunane and I had no part in, or Ivan.
No, y'all didn't.
None.
Y'all didn't do that.
That
Let a
whatever
cloud jump down.
whatever that shard was
Right.
directly affected these individuals to arrive here and start tearing up these villages. So they didn't find the shard then.
No.
If they didn't find the shard, they wouldn't be tearing up your village. Any idea who else might wander and try to grab the shard?
I heard random words of like, we must find it before Asmodean. Tiamat needs this. But I mean, neither one of those things really exists. I just figured they were just random words. Something about we only need 2 more pieces. And that's a perfect time for a break, guys.
All right.